Happy New Year, guys. Cheers. Hope everybody's recovering well. I was just making this video. Lately, I've had a lot of people subscribe. Yes, that is partially a push because I pretty much did away with my personal Facebook page. I still kind of have one, but it's only to be on technical groups and stuff, but absolutely zero friends. So, guys, this is the page you guys want to follow. If you guys want to keep up with the projects, you guys either want to follow on Facebook or on YouTube. On Facebook, we're Copper's Garage. On YouTube, we are Copper Cutlass. But looking back, we did a lot of stuff last year when I kind of started doing the page. We have the small block Ford that I put together pretty much. The short block was built by a reputable shop. Owner didn't want me to go too far into it, so I pretty much assembled the short block, checked everything I could as far as deck height, side rod clearances, all that stuff. I make little videos on that stuff. And then after that, we ended up building a big block Chevy for his 1969 Impala. But prior to all that, what I didn't make videos on was I put fuel injection on my Pontiac, which I haven't really done a whole lot of work on that besides the fuel injection. But we went the Sniper EFI. And prior to that, what made me want to go to the Sniper was we put fuel injection on the pretty much same guy with the small block Ford and the big block Chevy. We put Sniper EFI on the 72 Chevelle. And these are pretty cherry cars, so it was kind of a treat to really work on that stuff. And some of that stuff I don't document, as this is somebody's personal project. I take pictures here and there, but we did put fuel injection on that. And then partway through the summer, sometime in July, I got the fire under my ass to get the engine done for the olds. We did run into issues. After it was on a running stand back in May, and we had some clearance issues with our rocker arms and stuff, which I got all that figured out. Again, cutting it close on clearances and stuff, but it works. I did get to drive the car quite a bit, even though it was local. It might have about 20-30 miles, just to get shake out the bugs and stuff, but I got it to a really good baseline. And then after that, of course, after I built the big block Chevy, we put it in the Impala. That thing absolutely rips for a tank of a car. It's 468 big block, 10-to-1 compression, real nice cruiser. But some monkeys toyed with it, and we're chasing our tails, fixing everybody's problems where they fell short on the quality of work. So we are rectifying a lot of that stuff, and it's not just me working on it. I'm working with the owner, who's also very knowledgeable. So it's not just me on that. I have posted pictures here and there, but for the most part, I document whatever I got going on in here with you guys. Now, this winter, my goal is to have an interior in this car. And I got some pieces, and we're getting to the point where I'm going to start really buying stuff for it. So right now, I'm doing whatever I can that's cheap. Got a lot going on. So I did the gauges a couple weeks ago. I shared the videos with you guys. And then we also were working on the deck lid for the olds, which the last time anybody probably saw this, we had the lace and the paneling. I just got done stripping all that off. And we're going to end up doing some white panels on the outside, silver on the inside, and absolutely going nuts with it for that psychedelic 70s, super stock kind of paint job that was, it's actually all starting to come back, especially with the gassers, but not a lot of guys are doing them with muscle cars. You're actually finding guys that are finding these old Hemi Super Bs with these killer paint jobs that were trophy winners, and they're converting them back to stock and boring. So guys, again, I want to thank everybody for subscribing, following, and really sticking it out. In the next year, I'm really going to focus on the quality of my editing. We're going to try to do more time-lapse stuff. Bodywork is my bread and butter on my daily 9 to 5. I share a lot of that stuff, just pictures. I don't try to get too crazy. I'm not the end-all, be-all of bodyman. I just try to do the best work I do. And I like to share it with you guys as well. So you guys probably that are on the Facebook page see that stuff. I don't really do videos for YouTube on that stuff. But if there's anything you guys want to see, as far as like, maybe you guys got a project and your car has a dent, how do I go about fixing it? I don't have a lot of tools. I can do that. I can help you guys out. This is kind of what brought me to do this page on YouTube and on Facebook, is the fact that I've had people come up to me with questions, and I'm always willing to give people advice. Now, the one thing that probably makes me a little different from a lot of people is you can either take my advice or not. It really doesn't matter to me. People like to throw the term asshole out there, but those people don't understand that how you and I break down information is totally different. And that is one thing I will tell anybody. I've done things a little bit differently over the last last 13 years working on this car. I have kind of, I don't think I'm unique in that aspect, but I've done things that certainly a lot of people wouldn't do. And I've made some questionable choices, but I think that experience that has led me to where I'm at has allowed me to kind of make some of those calls where it's like, is it going to work, is it not? But it's the same thing with you guys. Whenever I post something, you guys can either do it or not. If you guys ask me for questions, you guys can either do it or not. You always got to take it with a grain of salt. I'm passionate about what I do, but I do understand that what may work for me may not work for you. Different strokes for different folks, right? Hey, but that's the whole thing, guys. If you guys got something you'd want to learn to kind of do, even if it's like a butcher patch job just so you can cover up holes, I can do that. I've done it from butt welding sheet metal in to overlapping to, I'm ashamed of myself, but I have put fiberglass over holes. But hey, sometimes you can only do so much. And that's where I'm not going to crap on somebody for trying to do something a little bit differently. You know what I mean? You got to do what you can with what you got. So again, guys, this is what this page is about. The YouTube page, just kind of sharing my work, documenting it. I like making the videos better than typing endless crap. And yeah, I mean, if there's anything you guys want to see, get advice on, if you guys want to share work, that's cool too. I like seeing what guys got going on out there. What's worked for you? You may see me doing something. If you got something you've done different, share it. I'm all for, you know, different approaches, because honestly, even in my trade, I've approached everything with a pretty open mind, and I think that I like to believe that I've combined what I've seen in shops from guys that I considered good and something that I felt was how I should be doing things, and that's where I am as far as my skill set. So guys, again, thank you for watching. Thank you for following. Subscribe on YouTube, Copper Cutlass. Follow us on Facebook, Copper's Garage. Share with your friends if you think that this is something they might like. And keep liking, keep watching. Things are going to get better this year as I'm taking this more seriously, and we're going to upgrade camera and editing software, because yes, we're doing everything off of a phone right now. So just keep following, keep watching, guys. Thank you. Again, Happy New Year for everybody who's been liking, subscribing, and whatnot. Thanks.